We are seeing near record temperatures in the Labrador West this afternoon. That's going to be short-lived. The warm air returns to the island tomorrow, also short-lived, but it may bring a record with it. It's September 17th, 2025. It's just before 4 p.m. I'm meteorologist Eddie Shear. Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Heat Pump Solutions. Heat Pump Solutions serves the Avalon and Burin Peninsulas. Visit heatpumpsolutions.ca to learn more about the products and services they offer. As of just before 4 p.m., temperatures in the Labrador West were in the upper teens, low 20s on the island. Many of us into the upper teens and the lower 20s as well. Things are going to cool down overnight, perhaps substantially in some areas on the island. Going to be comfortable in Labrador. We see rain working through, but that rain is along a cold front, and that front is really going to make its presence known as we go throughout the night and the day tomorrow. So that area of low pressure there on your screen moves through northern Labrador. That brings rain to the coast overnight. For tomorrow morning, those rain showers pushing through Lab West. Behind it, the cooler air moves in. That cooler air begins to take hold later tomorrow and especially Friday and Saturday when flurries are in the forecast. Meanwhile, on the island for tomorrow, we are going to be seeing a surge of warm air, the same warm air that's kind of over Labrador right now. Temperatures across Labrador tomorrow behind the front are going to vary. 8 degrees in Nain, mid-teens in the Lab West, much warmer in the east and southeast. On the island, we're looking at teens and low 20s tomorrow. In fact, in St. John's, we very well may hit a high of 22 degrees. If that is the case, that's going to be our 80th day this year with a high of at least 20 degrees, which would be the new record of days with a high of at least 20 degrees in a calendar year going back to 1942, which is when data started being kept at St. John's International Airport. Now, that is going to be short-lived as some cooler air does begin to work its way in as we go into Friday and especially Saturday and Sunday. That blue is more seasonable air compared to the unseasonably warm air we're going to be seeing as we go throughout the day tomorrow. So what are we looking at with respect to those temperatures on Friday? Well, on Friday, another mild day on the island, upper teens, low 20s, but look at St. Anthony, 11 degrees. That's the sign of the cooler weather. Look at Lab West, 6 degrees on Friday, 7 degrees in Churchill Falls. And then we look ahead to the weekend. On the island, we're going to be seeing temperatures this weekend into the teens. That's it. 10 degrees cooler in some areas over the weekend compared to what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. In the Labrador, look at this. We've got flurries and or some wet snow in the forecast for Saturday. And you can see it here as we take a look at the future radar. There are the flurries pushing into Lab West. Looks like Friday afternoon. And we may see a more significant area of snow work in early Saturday morning, so we could see potentially the first accumulating snow of the season in parts of Labrador, mainly in the west and higher terrain at that, as we go throughout later Friday night into Saturday. Now, it's not looking like it's going to be a tremendous amount of snow. Remember, even a coating would be considered accumulating snow this time of year. Now, I know it's hard to kind of juxtapose the snow in Labrador to the tropics, but we do have a tropical storm, a new one, Tropical Storm Gabrielle. Winds are gusting 95 kilometers per hour as of this afternoon, and it's moving northwest at 35 kilometers per hour. Not looking like a super organized tropical system, at least at this time. It is going to become a hurricane, or it's forecast to become a hurricane rather, as we go into the early stages of next week. But most computer model guidance has the track of the storm doing something like this, recurving well southeast of Newfoundland. It looks like during the mid to early part of next week, or early to mid part of next week. But as always with these things, it will take watching. I'll watch it closely, but right now, at least from my chair, it should not pose a threat to Newfoundland and Labrador weather, but I'll be watching that closely. Or Atlantic Canada for that matter. If you don't have my app, be sure to get it. Apple App Store, Google Play Store, Sheer Weather, SHEERR. My next update will be tomorrow morning. Have a very good Wednesday evening, and we'll talk soon.